Here's the thing, Keith.
I'm ready for this. I'm listening.
So, Andy Reid,
Okay.
head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Is like the professional version of Kirby Smart, the head coach of the University of Georgia. Let me tell you why. Let's talk about this. All right, so much has been made about the overtime rules in the NFL that we missed the big picture. We missed the entire big picture. Andy Reid pulled a Kirby Smart in the AFC Championship game. Not only did he pull a Kirby Smart in the AFC Championship game, he pulled a Kirby Smart in the regular season against the Patriots. Because he played. Okay, so they played the AFC Championship game this past week against the Patriots. They played in the regular season against the Patriots. Now, watch this. Kirby Smart. Do you remember 2018 national championship game? What happened against in the University of Georgia versus the University of Alabama? So University of Georgia had Alabama on the ropes in the first half, right? And then Nick Saban came in, and what did he do? Totally outcoached him and outsmarted Kirby Smart by taking out Jalen Hurts and putting in Tua. Knowing that Kirby Smart hadn't prepared for him at all. They hadn't prepared for a left-handed quarterback. So now Kirby Smart got outcoached, and he's like, what the heck's going on? I don't know what's happening. And then they lose, right? Nick Saban, bam, win. Fast forward to 2018 SEC Championship game this past year. What happens? Georgia is playing a good game, kind of got the University of Alabama on the ropes, and then what happened? Second half, comes out and outcoaches him. Like Kirby Smart gets outcoached again by Nick Saban, which was my point in saying, no, Georgia, you've lost twice. Nobody wants to see you back. Nobody wants to see you in the playoffs to do what? Get outcoached again by Nick Saban? So that got me to thinking after watching the game this past weekend, right? You know, Nick Saban comes from the Bill Belichick tree, right?
Right.
He comes from the Bill Belichick coaching tree. Now, it ain't too many of them Bill Belichick disciples that's done anything good. The same way Kirby Smart plays one good half, which is the first half, and a bad second half, right? One good half, which is the first half, one bad, the second half very terribly, is the same way Andy Reid is, except it's reversed. He plays a bad first half, and he plays a better second half. And so that's what I'm saying to myself. Whoa, wait a minute. This reminds me of Georgia versus Alabama part 2. Because listen to these stats. In the first half of the 2 games this season between Kansas City and New England, New England has outscored Kansas City in the first half 38-9. 38-9 in 2 games. Now, you would have thought that Andy Reid would have got it together after the first game.
Right.
But he didn't. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll talk about the AFC Championship game a little bit more. But once again, they look just as lethargic in the first half of this AFC Championship game than they did in the first half of the regular season meeting. Because if I'm not mistaken, they didn't even score in the first half this time around. That 9 points that they scored was from the first game that they played in the regular season. But here's where it gets interesting. In the second half, Kansas City has outscored New England 62-42.